Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is a sad day for Ontario because we are back into a lockdown, but not only are we in a lockdown, they have just put a stay-at-home order in place. And I'm like, no, my hair's long, I need the gym, what am I gonna do? But thank God people are finally sticking up for what's right in the world. There's about 10 gyms that have decided to not close this time. They're staying open. And I have my boy coming today who's like, I went to school with this kid, super nice guy, and then he turned out to be just a fucking unreal barber. I'm gonna get a fresh haircut, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. But today, I wanna talk about sponsorships, and I was sponsored in the past, and it was the biggest regret of my life. I wish I never took that contract. I wish I was never sponsored. Now, I don't have any hate towards that company. I mean, it did kind of end on cold feet. But I'm going to break down with you guys kind of like what my old contract was, how much I had to do, why I decided to sign with Gorilla Mind. So I'm just going to break down all the pros, all the cons I took into account when I was deciding to get another sponsor. I feel that fitness is just nothing but sellouts now, guys. You have people going from one company to another company to another company to another company, and there's no such thing as loyalty anymore. I just want to show you guys that you can stay loyal to a company, but you have to stay loyal to yourself, your values, and you cannot sell out. I'm also going to go over a few tips I have if you are looking to get sponsored, how you can kind of get their attention and keep growing and growing and growing, because I want to see you guys succeed as fast as I've been going and as fast as you guys have been supporting me. So thank you guys so much for 60,000 subscribers. We're going for that 100. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to go let this guy in to get my hair cut, and then we're going to get point number 1 flowing. Let's go.
I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh, you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso.
So, this is what we got for the haircut. We have a high skin fade. I had them take like a little more off the top too, because it's been getting like a lot to maintain and like actually straighten every single day. But this is gonna grow back super fast. My hair, my nails have been absolutely just going crazy. Kind of bring me into point number 1, and point number 1 is actually super simple, but I want to make sure that you guys don't get caught up in this. I want to make sure that you guys don't get caught up in being sponsored so much that it stops your growth potential from a company. Now, a lot of these companies will have you sign 1-year, 2-year, 3-year contracts, and a lot of these companies will target up-and-coming athletes. And what I mean by that is the minute you start to get a little bit of traction, the minute you start to get a viral video, these companies will come at you and offer you the lowest possible, shittiest contract ever and try to have you sign it for a year, 2 years, honestly as long as they can, because they see your potential and they want to snag you up faster than if you keep growing, and then they're going to have to give you more, because as you can provide more to them, they have to provide more to you. So the biggest thing, guys, is if you know your worth and you know you can grow and you know that you are giving valuable information and slowly growing on YouTube, and even if you're not growing right now, but you have faith in yourself that you are going to be someone in the fitness industry and you know that you can do this, do not limit yourself to signing a contract where if you, for example, get $100 a month in free product, and then you have to do 7 posts a week and 1 demo a month, and then you sign a year contract for that. It doesn't even matter if you grow from 5,000 to 500,000, you are going to be stuck to that same contract. So if your values do fit with a company, but the company isn't really offering you what you feel you deserve, you can do one of two things. You can call their bluff and you can say, listen, like, I'm going to be something great because I know that you are. And 2, you can try to add into that contract that, okay, well, if I do grow, I would like 1 renegotiation, and if I need to leave this contract for any reason, I can with absolutely no penalties. I see athletes get stuck in this time after time after time, and I know that you guys are hustling, I know that you guys are killing it, and I do not want to see you guys get stuck in the same trap. We're gonna make our pre-workout shake. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I do for my pre and my intra workout and kind of get into another point, so let's get this going. 1 scoop of Gorilla Mind Energy. I usually do like 1 scoop or half a scoop of this, but because we're training back and I want to go fucking hard today, we're going to do 1 full scoop. We're going to do 1 full scoop of Gorilla Mind Nitric to really just pump up and open up those blood vessels. I mean, this combination right here, mango and lemonade, you have like a little like mango lemonade flavor, and it actually tastes fucking bomb. And this is like pre-workout is just one of the best pre-workouts that, like, I don't know, I've ever tried, but we'll get into that like after I mix the intra workout. And I actually mixed this in the wrong shaker cup, so we're just gonna go boom, pre-workout for the small cup, big cup for the intra workout, baby. And then I love EAAs. You probably see every single video. I always do a full scoop of EAAs. There's also 5 grams of leucine in here. Leucine's the most anabolic branched chain amino acid out of them all. And then I'm not even gonna get into this product. It's called Glycerol. It's a hydration product. If you haven't seen More Plates, More Dates video on it, I would check it out because I would definitely butcher the explanation. But that's gonna get me kind of into this point where products are a dime a dozen right now, and no other sponsored athlete is gonna be telling you this shit unless they're 100% real with their audience. The fact of the matter is that tons of different companies have tons of great products. And a lot of the time, one company does not have the best everything. Now, from an unbiased standpoint, and I know this is gonna sound like a sales pitch, but every single Gorilla Mind product was actually thought out of very carefully, which I wouldn't expect anything less given the demographic that Derek has. Now, if Derek came out with something that was underdosed or not dosed correctly, everyone would be like, dude, like what the fuck? Like you preach such a scientific background that I feel that's why every product had to be so on point. But all I'm saying is you need to try tons of different products. You need to try so many different products and see what works best for you, from price point, from taste, from so many different things. Like I always say, if it doesn't taste good, you're not gonna drink it, or you're not gonna have enjoyment of drinking it. And every single product on several different companies use different flavoring lines. Different products use different types of absorption methods in their product. And you may be better absorbing certain products than other products. And I just can't stress this enough, guys. And just because I've been gracious enough to use Gorilla Mind and I love their products, they are not the end-all, be-all, friggin' like holy grail of supplements. I mean, they are some of the best supplements I've ever tried. I've worked at 2 different supplement stores and I've managed one of them, and I've been lucky enough to try so many different products. And I can say that like I do really fucking love the brand and I love the taste and I utilize all the supplements very well. But that's not saying that I'm not going to utilize other supplements just as well. Now you just need to get out there, try as many supplements as you can, and then stick to the ones that you fucking love, that you can afford, and that work for you. And that's something that everyone's like, yo, no, like what the fuck is he saying? Like, why is he not promoting the brand he's sponsored by? It's because everyone's different. And I think the products will speak for themselves, and if you like them, that's awesome. Use my code, help me get some commission. And if you don't like them, then just ignore it. Keep using the ones that you love, or keep trying different brands until you find ones that you love, and stop just going off what people say. Just use what people say as a tool and then try it yourself and see the outcome. And then change it up and then see the outcome. Then change it up and see the outcome. And I can guarantee you guys, you will get much farther in life this way, with all aspects, with business, with fitness, with your steroid use. So we're gonna crank this up. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna get a balls to the walls back day. Martin is gonna film. I'm gonna put together a sick ass edit. So I hope you enjoy. So we just finished that workout. I hope you loved it. I mean, I love shooting these edits. We're having a scoop and a half of isoflex now. I go over this every single video, but it is so important, guys, that I don't give a fuck what protein you use. But what you need to do is you need to take the protein and divide it by the scoop number. That's gonna give you a percentage. If your protein is anything lower than 85%, it is not good. You want your post-workout shake to digest quickly. Some of you guys are taking protein that if you take the protein divided by the scoop size, it's like 60%. That means you have 40% of shit in there that is slowing down your digestive system, clogging up your body, and having you hold more water retention. So just be mindful that your protein has a high percentage and it is pure, because that's gonna get you the most gains. So I always drink this so I can have a quick shower to try to keep my skin as good as humanly possible. But I want to do a quick tip before I get into the shower. Now, a little bit of story time. Now, I was so hyped up about getting sponsored my first time when I was 18 years old that I always knew I wanted to have this no bullshit approach. And even when I was 18, the company name that I had was Noble Bodies. Because it's a play on words. Noble as like the biggest and best you can get, and like always being authentic. But I spelt it noble, N-O-B-U-L-L, to keep it real. I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear, and that's it, because that's the only way that you're going to get through to people, and that's how you're going to give people the most realistic expectation on what they can achieve. If you go around telling people, yo, I took this, I put on 50 pounds of muscle, all natural, you're just going to give people a fucking complex, and you're just doing the fitness society something so wrong. Now, I was natural when I started out with this company, 100%, never touched anything. I won worlds naturally as a sub-junior. But as I progressed and I'm like, yo, I want to take steroids, and like I want to tell people about it and my journey and kind of just give people more knowledge, because there wasn't that many people talking about it when I started steroids. The company that I was with was basically like, yo, like, you can't post this. Even the supplement store I worked for said, Lo, if you start posting this stuff, like, you're fired. And long story short is that company that I was sponsored by dropped me, and the workplace that I worked for, the supplement store, fired me for posting this stuff. And I was like, damn, like, this company that I just was with for almost 3 years, they were just like, peace out, bye.
Really gets because you never collab when you're all right, peace out, bye.
Because I wanted to be me, and I wanted to tell people my journey, my experience, and just keep it real with everybody. So my biggest tip is that if you know who you are and what you want to do, you need to find companies that are going to match that vibe, match that energy, and promote you for you. I cannot get this. I don't care if you're a bodybuilder, a CrossFitter, an Olympic rower, an Olympic weightlifter. I don't care if you're a goddamn professional checkers player. I think that every single person in this world has something special about them and something unique about them, and you want to express that in any way. You should not let the hype of a sponsorship take over and turn you into something that you're not, because you get down this rabbit hole where they try to tell you to be someone that you don't want to be, and it doesn't matter what they're offering, you'll never get the personal growth or fulfillment in that. And as companies were approaching me, like I've been approached by like 6 or 7 different companies throughout my growth on YouTube so far, and they wanted me to sign 2-year contracts, a year contract. They were trying to tell me to do 4 posts a week regarding their product. They didn't want any more steroid education videos on the internet, and that instead I should promote their products for muscle growth. And I was like, fuck you, bitch, because I would rather live in this shithole apartment that is falling apart, where my stove doesn't even work every other week, than take a contract and be someone that I don't want to be and promote something that I don't truly believe in. Like I said, supplements are a way to give you an edge. By no means are they drastically making any difference in your physique or in your work ethic. For example, pre-workout helps dilate your blood vessels to allow more nutrients and more blood flow into your muscles. Is that going to give you an edge if you didn't take it? Absolutely. Is that going to turn you into the best bodybuilder in the world? No, it's not. So stick to who you are, because you are truly amazing, and I promise you that. And anyone trying to tear you down, guys, just remember, for you to tear someone down, you have to be underneath them. So all these people hating on you, you're here, they're here, and they're trying to bring you down. So always remember that you're above them. So I'm going to drink this shake, I'm going to shower up, and then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight on the whole marketing side behind sponsorships, how to get sponsorships, and just how to promote yourself. Because promoting yourself and selling products are completely different. And I'm telling you this right now, that no one else is giving you this type of information on the damn internet. I'm keeping this 100% real, because honestly, I hope to see every single one of you guys succeed, and I want you guys to know what to do and what to look for. And I don't want you guys to fake this shit. I don't want you to come out and see, oh, well, Mark said do this, so do this. No, you have to truly believe it, and you truly want to help people. But there's a huge marketing side of this that nobody talks about, and that is what we're going to get into. So I'm going to shower up. I'll see you for the post-workout meal. You'll honestly never guess what just happened. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be productive, and I'm going to go change all the summer tires onto the car. And even though I'm getting new rims in like 4 or 5 weeks anyways, and there's so many things that we're doing to the car that I can't tell you right now, I was like, you know what, I'm going to be productive. So I go, and then the only specialized lug nut to take off these rims breaks. Literally, this snaps in half. So here I am, like I'm calling like every garage I possibly know, and like you guys have seen, like I finally got a hold of Choice Automotive. He called me and they're like, yo, we probably have that part, just come by and pick it up. So honestly, I'm going to the garage now, which is like a 30-minute drive, because I told you my parents live 45 minutes away from everything. And I need to go get this part, and then I need to come back and then do the tires. It's just going to add an extra hour to my day, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to set the camera up in the car, and we're going to go over the last point on the drive there. Okay, so we're on the road in my mom's SUV. She just got like a brand new Hyundai SUV, so I don't feel as bad driving around this loser cruiser as I did from her old, like, she had like a 2000 Montana minivan, for you guys know what that is. So I'm gonna take this time to get into our last point and kind of wrap up this video, which is where this is probably the most important part. Is no matter what sponsorship you get, you cannot just push products on people and expect them to buy them or use your code. You need to be able to educate people onto why that product will be beneficial to them. Like you guys saw in the past, I told you guys that products are not the end-all be-all to life. But if you can properly demonstrate the product and show that, one, it does work, and two, why it works, you'll be much better off than just pumping like, yo, use my code, buy this, buy this, buy this. Because at the end of the day, that is not how you sell somebody anything. The way that you sell somebody something is that you need to have them think that it was their idea and it's going to be the most beneficial to them. but the original root of this has to come from you actually wanting people to succeed. If you're one of these people that prioritize money and all this bullshit over, oh my god, oh I forgot, this car auto-corrects. This car like stays in the lane and like drives itself without you actually having to touch the wheel. That is so cool. But you guys have to be able to come at it from a standpoint where you actually care about people and you actually want these people to succeed. Like this whole channel, when I like revamped the entire channel, it was because I knew that there wasn't the correct or right knowledge out there. And I want people to be able to drop their ego and just be real. I just want to spread the utmost positivity and give people so much information that they can make the best decision for them. Now, I'm giving out information. You don't need to take that information, but I hope that you can use that information in your life, and I hope that you can use More Plates, More Dates information, Greg Doucette, even Johnny Sharif. I mean, these are all guys that have experimented and are talking openly about this stuff so that you have so much knowledge that you can fine-tune what works for you. And that doesn't just go for drugs. That goes for supplements. That goes for business, that goes for lifestyle, because you need to find something that fits your lifestyle. When I was working like 16-hour days, when I was hustling, guys, I would get up at 3 a.m. and I would go work at a postal store, putting packages on a truck for them to deliver. From 4 until 8 every single morning. I would get off at 8, eat super quickly, and then go to my dental reception job at 9, and then work 9 to 6, and then get off at 6 and go work out. And every single person is going to have a different lifestyle and something that is attainable for them and not. So by being able to take so much information that comes from like an organic spot, you will be able to actually put that into your life or implement certain things in your life to make sure that you can be the most successful and be the most fulfilled and the happiest person possible. So that's kind of it. Like, the biggest thing is I just don't want to see anyone pushing products down everyone's throat saying that, yo, this is the best because, and then they don't have any backup. You need to actually break down the science from it and show people why they can utilize it in their routine to actually make it the best sales pitch possible, because the best sales pitch possible actually isn't a sale. It's having somebody realize their potential. And that's really it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do not hear about the car situation again, it's because this place that I've been driving to has, by chance, a luxury nut. And I'm not getting my hopes up. I mean, I'm just hoping that they have one, or at least have one that I can borrow and then bring back to them, because I just really want my car. And like I said, there's some huge things happening to this car at the end of April. I was torn. I was like, okay, do I do stuff to this car or do I pull the plunge on the GTR? And I decided to be smart and invest my money instead of buying a GTR, and then just do some few minor upgrades to the Type R. So I'm going to bring you guys along the road for that, because I know you guys love cars. I know this video was kind of like a little bit everywhere, but I really want you guys to be able to succeed, and I never want you to lose sight on who you are, because like I said several times in this video, you are amazing. So I will see you guys in the very next video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. Peace.